Hey everybody, it's Max at BePrimo. Today I want to talk about my number one hack to stop being lazy, stop procrastinating, and start making progress on the things you've been putting off. This is the same method I use to go from never meditating to now meditating regularly for at least 40 minutes a day. You can use this to start any positive change in your life, whether it's working out, eating well, meditation, starting a side business, studying for the exams, or reading more books. For a lot of people, and myself, the hardest part is to start. After starting, I find it is very easy to let a new habit slip and fizzle out after a few days or weeks. Life gets in the way, and you forget about the idea in the first place. Well, this habit hack makes it foolproof that you will start and do what you need to do. So for years, I tried to meditate regularly. I found it extremely boring, and it was incredibly easy to not do. Things would always come up, and even though I read tons of books about the benefits of meditation, how it reduces stress, improves overall cognition, and makes your life better in every possible way. And despite recommendations from some of the most successful people that I admired, like Tony Robbins and Ray Dalio, I never got myself to commit to doing it regularly. I would go for years without taking this habit and making it stick, trying it on and then fizzling out. And I got very sick of this. So how did I go from struggling to meditate even for a few minutes to now regularly meditating for 40 minutes a day? I read 2 books and combined a very cool idea. In The Power of Full Engagement, Tony Schwartz and Jim Loehr talk about creating very specific rituals. Everything is pre-planned upfront before starting. So I planned to make sure I meditate every day. I decided that I will meditate as soon as I get up, make it very specific, and right before I go to bed for 1 minute. The second book, One Small Step Can Change Your Life, by Robert Muir, talks about the idea of starting small. In fact, starting so small that it is almost silly. So for instance, most meditation tapes and most meditation gurus recommend meditating for, the lowest amount I've seen is 5 minutes, but as high as 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. And I tried that for years, and it never worked. So I decided, hey, why don't I meditate for 1 minute? And the first time I did it, I actually ended up doing just under 5 minutes, and I was pleasantly surprised that it wasn't a struggle, because I knew that the only thing I needed to do to win was to just do 59 seconds. And when I did more, I already felt like I'm making progress. Fast forward a couple of months later, I'm doing 40 minutes a day regularly. And my goal initially wasn't to become Buddha and become enlightened. It was to build a routine and a habit that I could build from. This method overcomes the biggest barrier to starting, which is it always feels overwhelming. It feels like you have to do a lot. You have to make big changes. And after reading the 2 books, and especially One Small Step Can Change Your Life, I realized that the goal is to just start and to not break the chain, to do it every day, and to feel good about doing it. So step number 1, pick a habit. If you want to start working out, eating well, meditating, starting a side business, studying for the exams, or reading more books, just pick something. Step 2, get it down to a very small unit, something that is silly small. So if you're looking to exercise and you've never exercised regularly in your life, I'd recommend even doing 1 push-up or 1 squat. If it's like me, you want to start meditating, sit down for 1 minute, and it could be meditating for 1 minute. Remember, the point is to make it so simple, small, and easy that it is almost silly not to do. Step 3, make it a ritual. Do it at a very specific time. It could be first thing when you wake up, first thing you do when you get home from work or school, last thing you do before bed. Step 4, track the progress. Now, the way I do it is I put a check, a little X, every day, and seeing that every day allows me to see, hey, I'm making progress. I feel good about it. And if I do more, it's great, but I don't have to. The point is to do just the bare minimum. I hope you enjoyed this video. In the comment section below, write the habit that you want to start doing, like meditation or exercise or study for 10 minutes, and write down the tiny specific exercise you will do every day, no matter what. So you could copy me, and if you want to start meditating, I recommend meditate for 1 minute every day, the first thing you wake up. I would also recommend you start today. Make it very easy and simple so that you could even do it right now. Just pause the video and go do it for 30 seconds to a minute. If this video helped you, click the little red subscribe button below and the little bell. Helps us out. And if you know somebody that's been putting off starting something positive in their life or a positive habit, and you think they would benefit from watching this, please share this video with them.